And welcome back. Well, nobody said losing weight is easy, but when you have a coach and a loving wife, that definitely helps.
I like that. That is definitely true. Joining us now are Mike and Mary Jo. They turned to Profile by Sanford to help Mike lose the weight that his doctor ordered him to lose. And Tyler Schulte is from Profile. We're excited to see all of you here. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to you, Mike. Whoa, 60 pounds?
64.
64 to be exact, and keeping it off.
Started at 252 and I'm down to 188 this morning.
Wow.
And I'm still on the program because when I told you I was going to shoot for 180, once I hit about 185, I go into what they call phase 1, which is then a reintroduction of carbs and sugars. And then you go into phase 2, and then you go into phase 3. And once you're into phase 3, you're pretty much just monitoring portion size, what you eat, and you know, if you want to, you can still maintain some protein shakes and you know, protein bars just to keep you on the program.
But how about you? How long has it been since you were 180 something?
College.
Really?
And don't ask me how many years ago that was. But no, it's been great. I no longer snore at night.
Really?
Whoa.
That's done. My daughter now can sit.
Keep going.
What?
The different breathing sounds
Yes.
that you were making, it took a toll on his body. So the different sounds as he eats and he breathes are gone.
Yeah.
Are gone.
So now she can sit next to me.
Oh no, not like that, but it was distracting.
It was your doctor who recommended that you do the program.
No, it was a conscious decision on my part
And then Chrissy, our
to
daughter,
do it.
found Tyler at a networking event and came home and said, "Mom, Dad, this is it. Got to do this." So we went and found out what it was all about, and we're on board immediately. Immediately. I mean, to have a coach each week, and to have the foods, we still eat our own lean meats, our vegetables, salads. We've gotten very creative. We share recipes. We talk about nutrition labels. So it's, I mean, you leave Profile after your coaching meeting knowing, I can go out and do this. I got this.
That's the thing, because I think a lot of that is the confidence to be able to take it into the real world. I mean, obviously we're hearing exactly kind of how it's working for them and that it is working. How do you describe Profile to people, Tyler? Because you were their coach.
Yeah, I know. They, like we talked about, in the break, they overcame their coach a little bit. So they're doing, I mean, they're just doing phenomenal. And the best part, especially with these two, is it's so much different, where we have someone like Mike who has a lot of weight to lose and came in and had some great benefits, but then you have Mary Jo who didn't have as much to lose, but has done a phenomenal job with so many other different things. And it's so different for everybody. And I think a lot of it is just being able to try to find out what works for them and help them out and get where they want to be.
One of the things that I think, if there are people out there who've never tried to lose weight or they've never struggled with a weight issue, they sometimes don't get why it's so emotional and so personal. And I just wonder, for you sitting here, having been their coach and guided them through this process, how you feel when you hear people talk like this and it's changed their life, and especially when they're emotional
in their relationships.
Well, absolutely. And I don't know why they like hanging out with me every week, but but I think honestly it is emotional, because people don't always understand exactly what you're saying, how tough it is, and I mean how close you get to some certain medical issues, and when you're able to enjoy a lot more things with life, and you've tried other things and they don't work, or you haven't really gone through that experience. For us, that's why we get that joy all the time for being able to do this. I mean, this is going to get me through another year just hearing this story.
Get me through a year.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard him mention phase. We've heard you mention shakes. Kind of break down the program, how it works, so people know exactly what they're working with.
Yep. So that first phase, we're going to be a lot more of our Profile foods and products in that first phase. We're just making it as simple as possible. Then we'll get to like a phase 2 where we start integrating some of that grocery food, where actually whereas Mary Jo is right now, she's integrated a lot of that food or grocery food. And then once we get to exactly where we want to be at, we could be an all grocery food plan if we'd like. But like Mike said, you can be on some products. Some of our members like to keep just a bar
you
or
like
shake.
it.
Yep, just the convenience, the taste of it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a short version of how it breaks down.
Well, and I wonder who's the right fit for the program, because some people need to lose 10 or 20 pounds that has been very stubborn that it can't seem to get rid of, and then other people, I mean, Mike lost a really significant amount of weight where they have a lot to lose.
Yeah.
So who's right for
Well,
the
I
profile?
think you can ask these guys. Mary Jo would be a perfect person to ask about who's the right person to.
So I started out wanting to lose 20 pounds, wanting to work with Mike and go through this together and support each other. On the side, I do have type 2 diabetes. I've had it for years. My numbers are so low. I mean, my
So
doctor
good,
was my doctor was thrilled with both of our physicals, with our numbers and our labs. So it makes a huge difference. Now, we both incorporated exercise. Mike is Silver Sneakers, and I joined Club Pilates in Brookfield.
How about you guys?
I know, and we walk,
Every
and
day.
we
Like
walk
a new lease on life.
every day.
Yes.
It changed our life. It changed the way you look at food, the way you think of food. It's just made a lifestyle change for us, and that's what we wanted. This isn't something just for now or this year. This is a lifestyle change. So if you're ready for that, that's the type of person. And it's work, but it's very, very doable. And even if you're single, it's very doable. And we just, like, on the way out of the house now, I said, do you want to take a bar along? You know, just so we have something before lunch or whatever, you know, in case we were delayed here or something. So you just make the adjustment, and you can go out to dinner. We look at a menu first online and decide what we should eat, what we could eat, and then
That's smart.
maybe
So
order
you
the
don't wait till
leftover.
you're so hungry to look at that menu.
Yes.
and then maybe order a leftover container and put half of it. But it's very doable. It works.
Yep.
You guys.
And the
are
other thing too is I have a 96-year-old father,
Aw.
and I figured, I could live another 30 years.
Yeah.
and if I do that, I got to take care of my health control, you know. And so basically that's what we've done, both of us.
Tyler, how about you finding like an incredible testimonial?
I know. You get lucky sometimes and get to do this. But there's honestly, I mean, they're two of our best members, and we have tons of great members and great stories, and that's why I'm so glad that I didn't have to twist their arm too hard. They're just being able to share your story is a phenomenal thing, and they've done so great that all we do now is I basically kind of just sit back and say, hey,
Rah, rah.
you guys keep kicking butt.
Well,
Awesome.
thank you guys so much for sharing your story. I want to make sure everybody has
You're
the
welcome.
opportunity to learn about the membership at Profile by Sanford. If you mention the Morning Blend right now, you can get the $399 year-long membership for $150. That coaching comes with it. There's a free initial consultation if you want to do that over the phone or some of the coaching by Skype as well as or FaceTime. They're willing to adjust that coaching schedule for you. The phone number to call is 414-240-3173, profileplan.com to learn more. But get with your goals and live to 96, 97, 100, whatever it may be.
Exactly.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. I wish
You're
I could hug
welcome.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I love
appreciate
that.
it. Yeah, the elbow bump.
Yeah, elbow bump.